A Washington State Fire Department battalion chief who called 911 in January saying his wife was having a seizure is now facing murder charges in connection with her death, say authorities. An affidavit of probable cause now says that Kevin West, 49, of Washougal, had been cheating on his wife and was planning to leave her on the day she was killed, the Columbian reports. On Jan. 23, 2 weeks after his wife, Marcy West, 48, died, West was having drinks with his girlfriend when detectives came to question him, the affidavit shows, the Columbian reports. West was arrested on Friday and charged with first-degree murder. He is being held on a $1.5 million bond. He has not yet entered a plea. Just before 4:30 a.m. on Jan. 8, West called 911 saying that his wife was having a seizure, had stopped breathing, and that he had begun performing CPR on her, the Clark County Sheriff's Office said in a release. Officers from the Washougal Police Department and medics from the Camas-Washougal Fire Department, where West has worked for 22 years, arrived on the scene. Medics performed life-saving measures on her but were unable to resuscitate her, the sheriff's office said. In the days after Marcy West died, several people contacted local authorities with concerns about Kevin and Marcy's potential relationship issues and worries that her death may not have been natural, the sheriff's office said. When the autopsy revealed indications of trauma to Marcy West's neck, the sheriff's office said, authorities launched a criminal investigation. The Washougal Police Department asked Clark County Sheriff's Office to take over the criminal investigation to avoid any possible conflicts of interest since West is employed by the Camas-Washougal Fire Department, the Sheriff's Office said. Over the next several weeks, Clark County Sheriff's Office detectives began conducting interviews with witnesses. They interviewed West multiple times. Want to keep up with the latest crime coverage? Sign up for People's free true crime newsletter for breaking crime news, ongoing trial coverage and details of intriguing unsolved cases. Detectives learned that West and his wife were alone at the residence at the time of her death. Through their investigation, detectives learned that Kevin and Marcy were experiencing marital and financial problems, the sheriff's office said in the release. Based on a comparison of interviews with Kevin and the evidence found at the house and contained in Kevin and Marcy's cell phones, it appears that Kevin had given detectives contradictory statements. On March 20, the medical examiner determined that Marcy West's cause of death was asphyxia with blunt trauma to the neck. The manner of death was homicide. On Monday, Kevin West appeared via Zoom for his arraignment at the Clark County Courthouse, wearing a suicide prevention smock.